Alright guys, welcome to the video. Anthony here, Special Analysis. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Going to break down the trade I took this morning for you. Also going to talk about the trade opportunities that we had an opportunity the chance to, I should say, capitalize on inside the daily live futures analysis room as we kicked off this morning. Really great, highly predictable pushes to the downside on the Nasdaq, the S&P, and gold futures. So let me share with you what I did early this morning, and then we'll kind of break down those other markets quickly as well. So if you can see right here on my what I call my naked chart, 7:05 a.m. we pushed back up into this just slightly above that prior significant low. Right there, that was the spot that I thought was a good spot to get short. That's where I got short. As long as price did not close kind of back above this level, I was pretty content staying in the trade. So I entered my short with a tiny little bit of slippage, 72.29. I covered 10 contracts at 72.05 for a captured profit of 2,400. I covered 5 contracts at 71.95 for an additional 1,700, and then my 5 contracts I had remaining got stopped out at 72.09 for an additional $1,000, totaling up a $5,100 profit, less fees and brokerage account expenses, of course. But really nice kind of push here into the prior low. I was hoping for 71.40 if we could flush the lows. We haven't done so yet. Maybe we do throughout the day, but it is what it is. Felt really confident in this trade. It did play out. And the only reason I felt confident was because I followed my trade plan. It didn't guarantee it was going to work. It just meant that I did what my plan told me to do. So in following my plan, I at least had the opportunity to pay and protect myself. Would it have been nice to get to 71.40? Yeah, that would have really put the icing on the cake for a much more significant profit. Probably an additional $3,000, so probably would have put me over $8,000. But it's okay, right? It is what it is. Can't control the market, at every aspect. Can't control it at all, in fact. All you can do is partake based on the evidence which it provides. So let me also share with you guys kind of what we've done so far this morning inside the live trade room. We calculated a short here on the Nasdaq. We felt that there was a good chance that we would hold as we pushed back into these prior lows and potentially go lower. You can see from that hold, I just want to be able to kind of see where I'm dragging to that low there, we've dropped, in an hour, about a little over 1,200 ticks. So, from 8 o'clock to 8:40, hasn't even been an hour. So in 40 minutes, we've dropped over 1,200 ticks. Really nicely calculated, pulled back right into this pivot. 2 time frame momentum, really what I felt was a fairly good move there. S&P also performed really nicely. We came through our prior lows. Looking at that 8 o'clock candle as well, saying, hey, if we hold the 13 in these prior lows here, probably sell off. We pushed through these stacked pivots a little bit for just over 300 ticks, just over 320 ticks into that low. So really beautiful move made there as well. And this is all analyzed, interpreted, provided expectations in live real time. And also gold here as we pulled back very specifically to that 13 EMA and this pivot here. You can see we have fallen a total of just over 280 ticks approximately. So, listen, we knocked it out of the park. It's not even 8:45. We identified 3 significant opportunities to the downside. One on the Nasdaq, one on the S&P, one on gold. Depending on the market you feel most comfortable with. I would think that all of these were very meaningful moves and really allowed the capture of some very significant profits. Now, my trade personally, I had entered a little bit earlier in the morning. You can see crude's kind of choppy at the moment. Wouldn't advise touching it because there's just no reason to. Previously, there was a calculated reason to, which is what I acted upon, simply because that's the market that I've chosen to focus my trading on. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to kind of share this with you guys. If you'd like to learn more about what we do and the analysis, interpretation, and expectations provided, I'll put a link below this video for you to take a look at. If I can help you in any way, I'll also include my email. But guys, I mean, this morning we just cleaned up shop well before 9 a.m. right? I mean, those are the best trading days for me. For me to come into the market, make a very rewarding income in a very short period of time, what more could I ask for, right? Like, I don't need to hunt the market all day. I just need to identify the low risk, high probability setup. I need to act upon it within my trade plan. I have to manage my risk, take profits, and that's it, right? So, I mean, I got knocked out of my trade for the, with the stop right here about 8:15. So my trade lasted just about an hour, roughly in total. But I'll include a video of how I managed the trade, my entry, my stop advancement, my profit taking. I've recorded all of it for you, and I'll put that inside the blog post, along with the detailed footprint chart of why I entered my trade where I did. All right, guys. And listen, I just basically told my clients, for the moment, continue to watch the Nasdaq, the S&P, and gold. Stay under pressure. I mean, we have global pressure. We're getting big sell-off in the European markets, in the Asian markets. It is what it is. It's long overdue. It's not unexpected, at least not in my opinion. And that's what we're dealing with today. So I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless. Hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.